What is virtual reality? And what are the possible applications of virtual reality known by the initials VR? Entrepreneurship has strong roots in the virtual reality industry. Despite being around for a few years now, virtual reality gained better momentum in 2016. Experts believe the industry most likely will continue this positive trend. VR had revenue of roughly $4.6 billion in 2017 and projected to be $8 billion in 2018. Virtual reality research is ongoing. This provides ample growth opportunities for new ideas. You will soon be able to try before you fly, seeing and experiencing destinations through virtual reality. Travelers looking to book their next trip can observe in detail a hotel or city to see what it has to offer. For example, patrons in a UK mall were able to experience a helicopter flight around New York City or a boat ride around the Statue of Liberty from that mall in England. Virtual reality will benefit those who are in the construction space, such as architects and designers. VR will allow a user to virtually inhabit spaces in 3 dimensions. VR will replace other renderings, reducing time spent reworking layouts and drawings, effectively cutting the cost and increasing safety. Simulating the real world will not only allow designers to more easily create buildings and spaces, from lighting to flooring to foundations. It will let designers test out environments before actually building them. For example, they can realistically, in real time, understand how quickly someone is able to exit the building in the case of an emergency. Look out, video chat. Virtual reality is here. Businesses are beginning to employ VR in a number of ways to reduce costs, lessen business travel, conduct interviews, give tours, forecast trends, and hold meetings. Rather than traveling for a conference or meeting or traveling to interview a candidate face-to-face, companies are using virtual conference rooms. Businesses have another plus. Dangerous products, which are in the early testing stages, are using VR to test their safety and effectiveness without risking the health of their employees. Professors at the University of Texas in Dallas have created a program that uses virtual reality to help children with autism develop social skills, putting kids, teens, and young adults in social scenarios such as a job interview or blind dates with avatars. They learn how to pick up on social cues and respond appropriately. By monitoring brain waves throughout the program, professors noticed increased activity in areas connected to social understanding. More than 40 million adults in the U.S. experience anxiety. The virtual reality game called Deep is a digital version of a diaphragm or breathing-based exercise, looks to help those individuals deal with fear and anxiety with the use of a diaphragm belt that monitors breathing. This VR game puts the user into a natural setting and guides them through deep belly breathing exercises, calming users in about 5 minutes. Doctors are using distraction therapy through virtual reality to help people handle pain while they undergo treatments such as physical therapy. A 2011 study on military burn victims revealed that Snow Whirl, a VR game that allows the user to throw virtual snowballs at penguins while listening to soothing music, has proven more effective than morphine in pain management. I repeat, more effective than morphine. UK researchers in 2017 tested VR on patients undergoing dental treatments and found that by simulating a coastal scene portraying water and a beach, reduced both experienced and recollected pain compared with no VR. Traditionally, doctors have used exposure therapy to treat the nearly 8 million adults who suffer from PTSD. Exposure therapy pushes patients to recount their traumas, visualize it in their imaginations, and explain to the doctor what is happening as they recall the stressful scenarios. Virtual reality essentially employs the same method, but they are now using VR headsets to create a virtual world with the elements they have experienced. For example, in VR, real helicopters, machine guns, and missiles may be used. To customize the experience for a war veteran, the patient is then asked to narrate that experience. Virtual reality can provide medical and dental students a safe and controlled environment to practice surgeries and procedures, allowing them to make mistakes without having any adverse impact on an actual patient, and prepare them for any unexpected situations. Performing a hands-on procedure and being able to interact with a virtual patient lets students develop their skills, which they can later apply to the real world.